and just because I've got one, it makes it a bit easier. I'm just going to blow any other bits off just with this compressor here. I've got a little Wolf air compressor if anyone's interested. It's there's a model number of it. Works pretty well for what I want. It's not very good with air tools and stuff like that. I mainly use it for just drying stuff off and blowing stuff off. If you don't need one, of course you could just do it, but sometimes just to get in these little gaps here, things like that, just to clean it off a bit, it's just quite a handy thing to have. So I'm just going to go around it and blow any bits off, just tidy it up a little bit. So already you can see this is looking a lot better than the £20 lawnmower that I picked up. Even though I've not done any servicing yet, all I've done is clean this off. So what I'll do next is, now I know the blade's on alright, it's on the pins alright, I'll just see if there's any fuel in it, see what it looks like. Let's just take that off for now. Might actually put that back on when I sell it. Yeah, the bottom of the tank looks a bit dirty, there's not much fuel in there. Let's just, we'll get my extractor and we'll take that old fuel out and we'll put some new in and see what we get. Okay, so just for fun, let's try and start this up. I know the air filter's absolutely blathered, it's filthy. Maybe a Yorkshire word that, is it, blathered? Anyway, it's dirty. This is the mower that I was given, and I'm going to see the problems that the previous owner had. So I'm going to try and start it up the same as he would have. I've drained the old fuel out, put some fresh in. Primer bulb's working. I can hear the petrol going through, so I know that's not a problem. Not checked anything yet. It's absolutely filthy. Let's give it a go. So not a bad start. The handle's a bit loose and it's running too slowly, but it's pretty even. It's not too bad. But just what I'm going to do next, the next thing I'm going to do is just take the air filter off and just see if that's what's causing the problem. If you can see here, look at the state of that. There's no wonder that's not running right, is there? It's been probably tipped upside down, I would guess. So let's try it again for a minute without the air filter on. So let's give that another go. Make sure I've not left anything underneath the mower. Just tidy a few things up so not any problems. Inside this carburettor is actually black. I can see there's oil in it. Let's just try it without this on. It's running fairly well. Still say it was a little bit slow, but it's not cutting out. But rather than film it all, I'm going to leave this mower running for a few minutes, because usually after 2 or 3 minutes that's when you'll find out if it's got a problem. I'm going to have to, of course, service this carburettor anyway. You can see how dirty the whole petrol tank is in this car. It's sort of unrecognisable. If you look in the top of here, how black. There's just been oil seeping in from this air filter, and it's just because it's been tipped up. It's been either upside down or tipped up the wrong way. So I'll run it for a few minutes, but I am going to take this carburettor off and service it. I was going to do that anyway, but I was just trying to show some symptoms of what you might get with a blocked air filter. So I've just let this run for a few minutes. Although it didn't stall, it's not very even in the running of it. So I'll take this carburettor off and we'll service this up. Another quick thing to do as well, while I'm just trying to show you the symptoms of mowers that aren't running exactly right, is show you the plug. Of course, I'll be changing the plug. So before I take the carburettor off, I'll put another plug in and just see if it runs any smoother. I always use these as well, the NGK ones. I found them to be the best ones I've had. I've not tried too many, but I once bought a few from B&Q. I think they were something like ALM ones or something like that. And I spent all day trying to get a mower to run. Like two or three different ones of these. And I basically put an NGK one in, which was the same size and everything. And it ran absolutely perfectly, so I've never bought any of those since, so beware of B&Q spark plugs. just put that in hand tight, just tighten it up about a little bit like that. That should do it. I'll just try it again. So before I service this carburetor, we'll just try that again, just with a different plug, even though I am going to service the carb just for good measure, just so I can put it on as a sales point. Yeah, so everything I'm sort of doing, taking the air filter off and putting the plug in, is making a small difference. It's still a little bit uneven, but I wouldn't say this mower was running too badly. It's not stalling, it can certainly cut your grass as well, so I'll take the carburetor off and we'll give that a service. There's a couple of little things I just wanted to mention about this. If you can't get a mower running, make sure this switch here, you'd have to take the cover off the top. Make sure the switch is releasing properly. That's a kill switch on the back of there. If it doesn't disconnect at the beginning, it won't start. Another little thing with these mowers is you can tell if somebody's been playing with these ones, just to actually get this cover off here. There's a screw hole. If I run my finger there, you can probably, I don't want to put a hole in it. I can tell no one's had it off, because to get this cover off you actually have to puncture this decal here, this sticker, to actually get that off. It's all nice and tight, but luckily on this mower it's basically really easy to get off. You just take these two parts off here, one at the front, and as I've said in previous videos, you can tell if someone's tinkered with stuff like this, and I can tell with this one they haven't. All the springs are where they should be under here. They haven't bent anything to try and keep it running even. The cover's still on, and just things like that, you just get to know somebody's not touched this. So I'm going to take this off now. It'll take me 2 minutes, and we'll get this serviced and cleaned up.